baju sih. Tidak. Berarti ketika perlu juga deh.
Ya kan nampak dah mula tiba.
Ya.
Ada
Ya,
apa dia
kalau
nak?
kalau ada apa nyanyi nak minta dibawa kan. Jadi tidak ngecek lah. Kami ada rencanakan payu baik konti. Kemudian mak itu baru balik lah. Ini dek lama rasa bisa membawa anak ke rumah sakit sini lah. Nah, anak aku dek lah bisa rumah sakit, bawa rumah sakit kan. Itulah sombong lah, perlu uang lain dek. Ini kok tak balik, kami ada apa nanti kan bisa. Ada kampai rencana.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's down to business here. Well, for anyone whose allegiances lie with the red half of Manchester, this man for so long was an unsung hero. One of the most decorated defenders in the English top flight. He is Mikhail Silvestre.
His game was all about versatility and durability, Peter. An astute defender in the middle, a fine ball carrier with a good engine, went out wide.
Yeah, and you can expect another busy shift from him here.
He's never shy.
He's having a pop! It's wide, but only just.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Stood up well to him there. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
That'll be a throw-in. Barcola. Oh, that's delightful. In towards the back stick. Doku. Couldn't squeeze it through. And he's intervened well there. Looking for options for movement. Barcola. Barcola going face-to-face with his great rival. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. This is the time you need that pace.
Cafu spots it and intercepts. Indonesia still without a single shot on target. Yamal, he's picked his way through. Look at the space here. Barcola. Now it's Drogba.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Looking to play him in.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now it's Lampard.
It's Drogba!
Oh, belter! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
The first breakthrough.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Goes down, but nothing given. Now it's Lampard. Indonesia couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Davids pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Shevchenko. That's been slipped through. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now it's Messi. And here's Shevchenko. Van Dijk wins the duel this time. Yamal. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Now it's Messi. Tries to pass it through. Now there's a fine ball. Indonesia are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Kimmich is always scanning the pitch for targets. Defending was strong and firm. Well, the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Good ball, good take. Duke was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, good spread. Yamal. And we've reached half-time. And it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Indonesia are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going.
And we have our very first corner. He's rising! It's in! And this is getting better and better. Certain, searing and imperious.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So that's two now without reply.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Barcola. And it's Lampard. And that is a little undercooked. Yamal. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. And this is Drogba. Messi. He's shifting through the gears. Messi! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Indonesia find a position of real strength now.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Yamal, pass somewhat off target. 3-0 the score, and very little to suggest that much is going to change. Azar, still no way through. The defending here is resolute. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
It's Drogba! Azar. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Mbappe! Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Yamal! Decent chance! Off the post! That's a little off target. Pass is just off target. Barcola. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. He has found the way through. Yamal.
Indonesia are totally dominant in the middle of the park. A no-way-through zone.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. And he's in on goal. He's being urged to shoot. Lampard! It's a goal! They are playing them off the park. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Swings in across, and he shoots! Oh, it's hit the post! And he can't put it away. And the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Number 69.
He's had it taken off him.
Number 30. Messi.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Didier Drogba.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Oh, that's fabulous.
Coming on the field. Number 18.
The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
88. Number 16.
Now it's Barcola. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that.
Gerard. Substitutions taking place.
Lovely bit of skill. And now the breakaway. Out towards the flank. And it's Alexander-Arnold. No, he's not getting past him there. And the pass is intercepted. De Bruyne. Now then, the ball's come loose. No foul, says the referee. And he's been shifted off it. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, well played. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Democratic Republic of Congo clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
He is through here.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
And the number on the board is 3. And it's Neymar. Endrick. He's in a great... Endrick! Azar. That pass has been well intercepted. And that will be the final act. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended...
suka yang gitu deh. Remuk jantungku.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Paris Saint-Germain.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So things are underway.
I suppose if you're playing in an attacking position in this team, then having a craftsman like Rui Costa beside you is a dream.
Is it most people's lists of great number 10s?
I'm going to go along with that too.
Lampard. Lampard with the cross. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Great defending, strong and determined. Short changes him with that pass. And he's running through. Bakula! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Indonesia with the corner, there first. Towering header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Kagawa. Rui Costa. Some good work on the right flank here. And Messi! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
No, he's not getting his way this time. Bakula. Bakula, rapid and full of intent. Not the most convincing of passes. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Van Dijk does well to get it back. Couldn't squeeze it through. Now it's Shevchenko. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Roberto Carlos.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And he welcomes it in. Bellingham! Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
Messi wants to run onto this. That's a little off target. And Messi! He's delivered all right! Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Indonesia have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be.
Messi! Oh, that's another chance! And yes, it's there! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
And that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback. And this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
He's got away. Serginho deals with that comfortably. And here's Messi. And that was nowhere near his best. Shevchenko. It's a pretty loose pass. Indonesia are benefiting from a lot of movement up front, are they not?
Yeah, and if you're looking to play people in with passes from midfield, you really need willing runners who aren't looking to just get to the defensive line, but to go beyond it.
And that was asking for too much. Beckenbauer. And it's Roberto Carlos. It's Bellingham. Messi gets across and deals with it.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And the keeper gets his hands on it. Now it's Shevchenko.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's Barcola. Aimed beyond the defence. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Serginho's cross. Shapes to shoot! Oh, it's come off the upright. What a wonderful goal! Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Can he get it through? It's a promising position. Messi! Messi! From another planet! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And the referee has signalled for half-time.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Indonesia claiming the lion's share of the 4 goals, up by 3-1 at half-time. So straight into the second half. Chance! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Well, distance never seems to be an issue for some players, and he's certainly one of those. The opening was there, I guess. Worth a try.
Bellingham. Kagawa. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Paris Saint-Germain can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And a chance! Pass somewhat off target. And here's Roberto Carlos. And he's forced to go back. Played over towards the opposite flank. And it's Kagawa. And the pass is intercepted. He's a sharp little ball here. Cross in. And this is Shevchenko. Showing great feet there. And he's in on goal. Big chance! And it's there! And he is just ripping it up. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Oh, great leap! That's really well manoeuvred. Indonesia are looking to go forward now. And this is Shevchenko. Kagawa. Messi. He's picked his way through. That pass has been well intercepted. Bacola. Oh, easy pickings there. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And he was quick to react. And it's Kagawa. Kagawa going face-to-face with his great rival. Davids. Now, can they get him away? Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Indonesia have themselves a chance from the spot. Raya clearly engaging in mind games here. What a save by David! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Fallen kindly here. Oh, horrible miscue. And that's it. My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
Hello everybody, and a quick announcement now. We would like to ask you all to kindly stay seated during the match. Thank you for your cooperation.
Ini pembantu gue.
Kamu sagak euy.
Iya, tapi enggak ada.
Ada dulu ya.
Indonesia do have the look of a team with genuine ambition. Already on the cusp of promotion, they are looking to make a statement here. We are more than ready. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's down to business here. Indonesia must not lose. The potential ramifications simply too much to contemplate. Kaka. And this is Bebeto! And he should have made them pay.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Lampard. Cannavaro is there, and he can get that clear. And smartly reclaimed. And he can thump it away. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
One of the game's best ever, Cristiano Ronaldo. He brings a power to whatever he does, and his
It's Drogba! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Looking for options for movement, and he welcomes it in.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Shevchenko. Can he get it through? That's Bebeto. Lampard. Well, that looks a decent... There's the shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Indonesia with the corner. They're first. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, he's having a go! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. Bebeto. Portugal are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, balls over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. And this is Ronaldo. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Barcola. Barcola unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He's having a hit! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he's very much the player living the here and now. That is good alertness. Rafa Silva, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Lampard. Messi. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Good play on the left-hand side here. And that pass just didn't quite work. Almost half an hour in now. Drogba. Barcola. It's Lampard. Barcola. Lampard! Lampard! A legend of his time! About as smooth as it gets! The goal for which they thirsted, the goal for which they craved. Now, full steam ahead to the ultimate prize. He has given that the lot. Bang!
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Not a bad try by any means.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Davids, and it's Messi. He's a sharp little ball here. Now it's Drogba. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. And here's Drogba. Messi. Well read, and the danger is averted. Out for a throw. And that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, there is a definite sense of occasion here as both teams square up to each other with fire in their eyes. This is a day for hope, for expectation, for renewed ambition. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Things already rolling. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
Messi. Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
And it's Drogba. Barcola. He's in a good position here. That's a look and plays it forward.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Trossard. That's a throw. Valverde. And Caicedo. And here's Messi. Short changes him with that pass. That's a good ball out wide. Now it's Messi. He is through here. They want to be quick to recover this. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. There's a sharp little ball here. Messi. Lovely bit of skill. Alexander-Arnold. Messi. Lovely feet. And it's Caicedo. He's having a hit! It's off target and by quite a way.
Yeah, but you only need to look across to the sideline to see what one makes of that, Peter.
And the keeper takes decisive action. Now it's Trossard. Trossard. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Valverde. And here's Trossard. Now here's the delivery. That is a brilliant interception. And it's Caicedo. It's loose now and they want to get it back. And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Indonesia have the chance to go the other way. Not the best distribution from the keeper. And the keeper's got it again. Donnarumma sends that a long way. Tries to play it through. Indonesia are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Pacho. Alexander-Arnold. Well, that looks a decent ball. And this is Messi. Serginho defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And here's Drogba. He's got away. Can he finish? He's delivered all right. Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Indonesia have taken the lead.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Some good, persistent defending here.
Manchester definitely like their pressing from the front.
It's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
Great vision. And that's aimed into the middle. Van Belten deals with that comfortably. Can he get it through? Sabani. That's a sharp pass.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Messi. Now it's Drogba.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Oh, nicely intercepted. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And the counter is on. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defense. That's the end of the first 45. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break. Indonesia coming in at half-time, leading by 1-0.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Indonesia have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Indonesia can do themselves a massive favour by grabbing another one here.
Oh, that's fabulous. And it's Valverde. Camavinga. And here's Trossard. Lampard. Messi. Camavinga. Threads one in. Caicedo.
Oh, really well played.
Tries one from range. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
No, he's not getting his way this time. That's a nicely shaped ball. He's found a way through. Very nicely done. Goes for a shot! And for a moment, time stood still.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
And it's Kane. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Saban. Trossard. Still just a single goal between the sides. Valverde showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Mbappe. And it's Kane. Almost an hour gone. Lampard. Oh, easy pickings there. Valverde. Done delicately. And he was alert to it. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message.
He's going for goal! He pondered over it, and that goes down as a chance missed.
Look, if they're going to counter, it has to be pacier and much more decisive.
Indonesia can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Cafu. Endrick. And it's Neymar.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Neymar. Now that's a lovely exchange. Out towards the flank. And here's Neymar. Messi. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Nicely weighted ball. It's Kane! Oh, Harry Kane, how good are you? Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. Do not write them off. Back they come. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of...
Oh, shooting chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Gerrard clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Number 6, Trossard. Coming on the field is number 9, Shevchenko.
Throw it. Crosses it in. And now they can clear their lines. Played out to the left flank. Serginho's cross. Tries to get it clear. Zabani. Gerrard.
Indonesia clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Turns back here, probably the best option. And this is Kane.
Substitution on the field. Number 20.
It's their second
Messi.
corner of the game.
Number 19.
Alexander-Arnold plays it short.
Number 15. Caicedo.
An instinctive delivery, brilliantly cut out.
Number 8.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Number 22. Fernandez.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Shevchenko gets into a good position. Referee's given a throw.
Substitution on the field. Number 3.
Intercepts the throw. That's well read.
Coming on to replace him
Gerrard.
is number 5.
Gerrard running with the ball.
Akanji.
Neymar.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Found some space. Neymar! Oh, he's done it! A game of margins, a game of thrills. This might just do it. You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Indonesia now on the verge of victory. Decent chance! Frustratingly close. Serginho. Can he get on the end of this? That's good defending, very good defending. Oh, relief! Relief at last, the final whistle. Well, that was good, a terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows to set out... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game yet to
everybody,
kick
and
off.
welcome to
The
today's
excitement
match.
already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle.
For me, Peter, Steven Gerrard's game is all about courage. It's a word he himself uses a lot. He's always urging everyone around him to have a go on the ball and not be afraid.
And he absolutely practices what he preaches in that respect.
He does, indeed. And I think he's England's best all-round midfielder of his generation. A ball winner, great distributor, never stopped running, playmaker, and more than a decent finisher too. The only question is, where do you play him to make the most out of all of those talents?
Davids did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Shevchenko. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And here's Nunez. Now there's a fine ball. Neymar! He's scored! And we have liftoff! Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. So, a breakthrough already. Barcola. Darwin. It's a really well-measured ball. And he's managed to get free. He's having a shot! And he's very much the player living the here and now. Always onto this.
Indonesia are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Messi. And the pass is intercepted. Lampard. Oh, that is a nice touch. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. Messi. And they can counter here. And he was quick to react. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Can he get it through? Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
No, that pass has been well intercepted. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that.
Tries a shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And it's made its way to him. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Marquinhos. Now it's Darwin. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. Now, can they get him away? Van Bouten, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Now it's Drogba. Davids. That's a sharp pass. And he's in on goal. Shevchenko! No, just not quite. Messi. Kajolu. He has found the way through. And that's a dangerous ball. Neymar. Shapes to shoot! And it's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Played towards the other side. Neymar. He's found a way through. Oh, some astute defending there. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Barcola showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Lovely feet. That is a superb rearguard action. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. So we're underway for the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Looking for options for movement. He's free, he has got... There's the shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
A case now of complete control. Adriano, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. Now here comes the corner. And we have our very first corner. Real chance! Oh, there's a probing ball. And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Adriano. Time and again they are repelled. Adriano. Chance! It's hit the upright. And it's in. They will take that. They are absolutely ripping it up. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well,
It's Adriano! Adriano! Oh, just look at it! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He's Messi! Messi.
That's really good energy, Peter, the way they defend from the front.
Messi, a player who needs no introduction.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Barcola. Messi. And it's Neymar. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And here's Nunez. Pinches it off him. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Substitution for Indonesia, number 69.
Indonesia can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Messi.
Rijkaard, and here's Messi. Kadiolu. Ah, such a clever touch. It's their second corner of the game.
Number 18, Dwight York. Number 77, Yamal. Number 16, Endrick. Number 8, Gerrard.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. That is great defending, so alert. Messi! Has another go! Oh, good finish. It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
That's been slipped through. Oh, what a mistake! Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, look at the space here. Oh, and a chance! And that's a sharp finish. How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary. This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
5 minutes added time.
Shevchenko. And it's Kadiolu. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. It's a quick one. And this is Adriano. Passes short and sharp. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, that's neat. Messi! Oh, denied at the last.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Pings it across. Now it's Darwin. Takes a shot! And he is dash. And the shot! And I think we're done. Yes, we are done. Indonesia suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's down to business here. Well, for anyone whose allegiances lie with the red half of Manchester, this man for so long was an unsung hero. One of the most decorated defenders in the English top flight. He is Mikhail Silvestre.
His game was all about versatility and durability, Peter. An astute defender in the middle, a fine ball carrier with a good engine, went out wide.
Yeah, and you can expect another busy shift from him here.
He's never shy.
And he welcomes it in. Drogba unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Stood up well to him there. Barcola, brilliantly cut out. Robson. Mbappe. Marquinhos spots it and intercepts. Can he get on the end of this? Marquinhos deals with that comfortably. Messi. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. And it's Lampard. Now Davids. And here's Drogba. Lampard. Mbappe. Now it's Darwin. Nice looking ball. Van Balten calmly anticipates. Barcola. Best in acres of space out wide. That's a corner kick. And we have our very first corner. Indonesia. He'll try from distance! Oh, it's come off the upright. The pass has gone astray. Passing nice and neat. Tries a shot! It's their second corner of the game. Safe to say, he's capable of better than that. Oh, can he get onto this? Barcola. He has found the way through. Bullish header! He will be livid with himself. There will be a throw-in. And here's Nunez. Indonesia, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Best. That's an excellent interception. Best! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Messi. Davids. 30 minutes gone. Now it's Messi. Caught offside that time.
Best really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Lampard, renowned for his long-range shooting. And here's Shevchenko. And it's made its way to him. He's going for goal! Fantastic from Lampard! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Yeah, he showed...
Shot, surely! And a neat finish! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
A mere formality, nigh on a certainty, he is truly in the zone.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Messi.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Odegaard. It's a good spell of possession, this. Cafu.
This is the time you need that pace.
It's a pretty loose pass.
Been indicated.
And it's Messi. Lampard. Lampard. It's Lampard! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. This possibly the last play of the half. Schmeichel claims comfortable. And the referee has blown for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break, all square. Well, Jim, they've both had their moments.
Well, I think we got a good indication of what both sides want to do, Peter. I suspect both will continue with their respective approaches, give or take the odd fine-tuning.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. And so the action is resumed. And here's Shevchenko. Davids. Davids cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Now it's Lampard. A lot of space ahead of him. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Looking for a runner. Oh, played through for the wide man. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. That's a super give and go. Davids. Crunching tackle. Barcola. Now it's Shevchenko. And here's Nunez. Messi. Now it's Drogba. Drogba is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Barcola. He's looking wide. This might spell danger. And he's had it nicked away. Darwin looking understandably energised after his goal. Shot a goal! And it's in! And the comeback is complete! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Al Nassr with the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Nice interception, well timed. Robson! Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
No, that's been intercepted. Davids. And he's very much the player living the here and now. Now, what about a counter-attack? This looks promising. Best has the space to scheme. Well read, and the danger is averted. It's a good run he's making out on the left. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Best. Now it's come to nothing. Serginho. Nunez. And a chance! And no mistake. 2 up now, and they are cruising. Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Nunez demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
And now he has 2.
Substitution on the field, number 18.
So we have movement on both benches.
Number
Well, that has
20,
changed the dynamic somewhat.
George Best.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Bergaga. Coming on
Well,
the
the
field,
movement is slick, the
number
speed
13,
is slippery.
Neymar.
The defence, though,
Number
able to hold
15,
on this time.
Messi. Number 21.
It's quick to return it.
Drogba. Number
A slightly
41.
better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Substitutions taking
They
place.
should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
He's through here. Neymar showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Rice. Oh, that's a key interception. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Messi. So what can they make of this? Now it's Neymar. Might be... And Messi! Messi! From another planet! About as smooth as it gets!
After 84 minutes
Up
is
by 3!
number 15.
They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it?
Number 7,
Perfection.
Brian Robson.
York!
Coming on the field is number 22.
Keeper's got his work done.
Country.
Corner number 2 then. Saliba getting this one clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Neymar. It's Drogba!
There will be 3
And
minutes
that
added
has
time.
forced the very best out of the keeper. And the number on the board is 3. Pedri. Now it's Neymar. Silvesh. And the through ball. Cafu. And the referee brings it to a close. Indonesia illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them.
guys, komen-komen guys, yang mau mabar boleh.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I'm really impressed with this guy, Jude Bellingham. For one so young, he has wonderful intelligence and a great ability to read the game. The most expensive 17-year-old in the game too, and he's got a wonderful natural feel of space.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Nicely weighted ball. Barcola.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
This looks promising. Shevchenko. De Ligt. That is not gone well.
Really well played.
Davids. And here's Drogba. And he has been fouled there. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And so we have the first set piece of the game. Howson gets it clear. And it's Davids. Some really good ball movement. Nothing significant to report up to this point, but we are still very early in the game. Not the most accurate pass. Barcola. It's Lampard. And it's Davids. Lampard. Good, strong mid. Can he finish? He pondered over it, and that goes down as a chance missed.
No surprise there. Can't be hesitant in those moments, Peter. Just allowed the defence to regroup and stop the attack.
De Ligt makes the interception. Indonesia are enjoying the lion's share of possession, but nothing yet to show for it. It's come to nothing. Barcola, very much the man of the moment.
Indonesia always looking for runners up front here.
Yeah, it is a regular tactic of theirs.
Yeah, it can make life really tough for you from a defensive point of view, having to constantly be on guard with people trying to get in behind.
Messi. Barcola. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, that's a key interception. Lampard looking to pass their way up the pitch. And he cuts out the supply. Bellingham. Gerrard.
Indonesia couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
And it's Lampard. And here's Drogba. Saliba did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Thinks about the shot.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Hakimi. And it's played in. A header! Shevchenko is flagged offside. pinches it off him. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, good take in a good area. Lampard cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Now he's got space here. Played out wide. Can he get on the end of this? Zanetti. Cross in, looks like a good one. Barcola.
This is the time you need that pace.
So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, that's a fine interception. Lampard, renowned for his long-range shooting. Now it's Drogba. And it's Shevchenko. Bellingham. Xavi Alonso. And it's Bellingham. Played down the flank. Ball quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now it's Drogba. Now it's Drogba. Messi. And he's there to belt it away. Oh, no question, that's a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. And for the first half, that is that. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think from the manager's viewpoint, Peter, he'll be demanding more from his team during the break, but he'll at least be happy at the way they've contained the opposition so far.
Well, generally speaking, an entertaining half. Lack of goals a notable thing, but that's not to say it hasn't been very watchable. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Indonesia clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Messi. Played for Lampard. Davids. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Shevchenko. And that interception was most necessary. Well-timed, excellent interception. Davids. And it's Messi. It's Lampard. Davids. Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Shevchenko. And here's Drogba. And it's Lampard. And if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. Now it's Drogba. Drogba. It's a searching pass. Oh, that's well spotted. Cafu. Marquinhos. And it's Lampard. This is a promising build-up. And here's Shevchenko. Barcola takes a shot! And he hits the net! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it. Malaysia really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Malaysia with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Oh, good climb! He will be livid with himself.
Substitution for Indonesia, number 9.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Number 30.
Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Gerrard.
Coming on the field.
Chance here to counter.
Number 18. Dwight York. Number
Marquinhos
16.
gets across to intercept that.
Number
So what can they make of
77.
this?
Number 11.
Looking for the run.
Neymar.
Time and
Number
again
8.
they are repelled.
Gerrard.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Taken back almost at once. And it's Neymar. Threads one in.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Hakimi. Delivers with whip. Van Balten deals with that comfortably. Endrick. Endrick always looking for that half a chance. Saliba defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And here's Endrick.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Indonesia leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. De Ligt. And it's Hakimi. Oh, red, nice interception.
Malaysia really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Substitution in progress.
Xavi Alonso did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. And it's with the keeper. I think we're just about done here. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here.
Yeah, the opposition have to come and chase it, so it might just allow a counter-attack or two.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Looking to play him in. Plays it across. Gerrard. Yamal.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Can he get it through? And he's there to retrieve it. That's good play. And that's that. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line.
yang gaduh. Kalau gas nak minum masuk bulu kan. Bila aku tahu akan seperti ini, takkan mungkin aku selama ini.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So off we go then. We're talking a genuinely stylish player here in Frank Rijkaard. You're not arguing with that, Jim, are you?
No, I've got to totally agree with every word you just said. As holding midfielders go, he is one of the very best. Nothing phases him.
And here's Vinicius Junior. And they can counter here. Lampard. Oh, he's burst through. Lampard! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Lampard actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Indonesia with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Tries to get it clear. Takes the shot! That is simply breathtaking!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, for me, you can't fault the keeper there. The effort went in at the widest possible point off the upright. Nothing he could do.
Madrid are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Vinicius Junior. And here's Totti. Lampard. Messi. Chance here to counter. Good ball, good take. He's beaten the last man. And this is Shevchenko. And a chance! Andrei Shevchenko! Formidable! Truly formidable! About as smooth as it gets. Two, and we've barely begun here. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Indonesia are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
He's picked his way through. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's had a shot! Lampard, Messi. That's destined for the flank. Oh, that's fabulous. Shoots! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Bellingham really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Indonesia have their second corner now. And he's taking no chances there. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And now a sudden chance to counter. Serves up across. Davids. It's a really well-measured ball. Now it's Drogba. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And here's the chance to counter. Vinicius Junior. He's found a way through. That's going a... Yamal! And he has kept it out somehow.
Lamine Yamal clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Lampard never out of the action for very long. Looking to play him in. Great chance! It's hit the upright. And that's been won straight back. Bellingham. And this is Shevchenko. And he's got the beating of his man. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. So, a genuine Drogba! He went for the curler. Rijkaard. Now, can they get him away? Oh, he's found support out wide. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Lampard, Davids. He's found a way past, and he's found a way past. Oh, great, it's Drogba! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Drogba, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
Totti!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Spread to the right. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Madrid are looking to break at pace. Totti unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Lampard, can he get it through? Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Thiago.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
That ended up in no man's land. So what can they make of this? Messi. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Drogba! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. How would you review the first half?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Indonesia are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. So straight into the second half. Now it's Shevchenko, and this is Drogba. Madrid can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Messi has created one goal already. Now it's Shevchenko. Rijkaard. And that has put paid to that. And here's Ibrahimovic. Looking for the run. Pepe gets over and intercepts. Over to the right flank. And it's Belletti. Rijkaard. Messi running with intent. And he cuts out the supply. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Indonesia with this 2-goal lead. They're certainly looking much the more assured side. Shevchenko. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Messi. Davids. Shevchenko. Bellingham, he is onto this. He's got away. And the finish! Relentless! Just relentless! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Indonesia tries a shot! Oh, what? Has another go! No foul, says the referee. It's Lampard! Madrid can count themselves very lucky there. They looked fragile.
Their communication skills were lacking then, and they still came out of it with a generous bonus.
Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
He is through here. Shot a goal! And he's stuck it away. His utter joy. He engages with absolute happiness. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 4, Totti.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. This is a gloriously greedy performance.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And he's managed to get free.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's Vinicius Junior. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And the shot! And that's in! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Indonesia are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Oh, this is a great position. Pass somewhat off target. Lampard. York. Can he spark a counter here? Looking for options for movement. He charged for a shot! It's a goal! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful. Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
That has not gone well. And it's De Bruyne. The final 5 minutes. Well timed, excellent interception.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Davids. Lampard. He might be in here! And now they can clear their lines. He won't be happy with that one.
3 minutos de descuento.
Batistuta. Oh, that's well spotted. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's Neymar. He has found the way through. Look at the space here. And he's there to get it away. And that will be it. Indonesia can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's away we go then. The peerless Didier Drogba, just a standout hero to so many.
One of Africa's finest and a huge reputation for being a big game player.
Big games, 9 goals in 9 cup finals during his time in London. By any measure, those are pretty special numbers.
Why, he's very much adored.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. He's shifting through the gears here. And here's Drogba. That's a good ball. Oh, he's tripped him right on the cusp of the penalty area. Indonesia presented with a golden opportunity here. This for the lead. He scores for sure! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Yeah, as decisive as it comes. Spot chosen, spot hit.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. He is through here. Azar. McAllister. Now it's Drogba. Now it's Stojkovic. Lampard. And this is Shevchenko. Now that looks a decent ball. A great defending, strong and determined. And this is Drogba. Always goal side. All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. Indonesia have themselves a chance from the spot. So this to extend their lead. You like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
The goal scored for Indonesia after 17 minutes is number 30, Lionel Messi.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Now it's Shevchenko. Good running, strong and purposeful. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And this is Raul. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. A real chance then to ease this unpleasant predicament. Ronaldinho! And we have our very first corner. Hazard! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Hazard is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
And this is Drogba. Nicely weighted ball. Now, decent chance! Oh, good finish. Just one goal in it now. Game on. Was there ever any doubt?
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can't come into it, and it didn't.
Just one in it now.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. He's found the way through. Takes aim and crosses. Stojkovic gets flagged offside. Quality ball. Hazard. Nuno Mendes. Mendes charging forward down that flank. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Pinches it off him. Can he get it through? Hazard. Well timed, excellent interception. Ronaldinho. There he goes, motoring forward. Davids. Lampard. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Stojkovic. Now it's Drogba. Played into space. Oh, well played. Bellingham. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Timber. Lampard, renowned for his long-range shooting. Stojkovic. And he's quick to snatch it back. And that could set him on his way. Azar looking to add to his goal. Indonesia heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Shevchenko. That is a crunching tackle. And he's there to get it away. Messi. And this is Messi. Hoist. Oh, greatly! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Berarti kalau sakit kepala si nenek, dia kau orang.
And here's Shevchenko. That has been cut short. Now it's Drogba. That has ended up in no man's land. Shevchenko. Ronaldinho conjures time and space where few can. And reclaimed it in a trice. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, he's but real chance! And it's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. The movement so precise, the finish. And the referee has blown for half-time.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Indonesia largely dominant, up by 2 at the break. The scoreline 3-1. The second half is up and running. And it's Serginho. He's found space here. Lampard. And here's Shevchenko.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now it's come to nothing. Drogba. He won't be happy with that one. Azar. And this is Raul. For Drogba. Bellingham. Drogba. He's picked his way through. Real chance here. Timber tries to clear.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
And here's Drogba. And it's Azar. Aims beyond the defence. Davids. And here's McAllister. Knocks it into space. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Lampard. And it's Drogba. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. And here's Azar. Tries to pass it through. Oh, nicely intercepted. McAllister. Ronaldinho. And here's Drogba. Some intricate... And the shot! Oh, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
Substitution on the field. Number 7.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
10, Stojkovic. Number 20, Didier Drogba.
Now he's had it taken off him.
Number 8, Henderson. Number 19.
Now it's Haaland. Raul.
Number 14, Erling Haaland.
Well, it didn't look
Substitution
good
in
for a
progress.
while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Ronaldinho. And here's Haaland. Haaland! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Substitution on the field.
Corner number 2 then.
Raul. Coming on the field is number 11, Messi.
What a throw in. Yamal is onto this. Neymar running with the ball. Neymar. Haaland is the key defender on that occasion. Haaland proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
That's been cut out, well played. York, he might be in here! Akanji did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And this is Messi, and he's lost his... There's the shot! And he's stuck it away! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Number 25.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Just 5 minutes remaining now. Now that's well seen too. Ronaldinho. I think we're just about done here. Alaba calmly anticipates. And here's Messi. Nice physical challenge. Brennan tries a shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. We are into overtime. Jordan Henderson is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Gerrard. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Henderson. Haaland. Serginho. And we're done. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win. And it came down to one decisive moment. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Indonesia undoubtedly gave us the perfect example of how you start a game of football. They came out with purpose, intensity, energy. They were determined to grab the initiative, and of course were duly awarded.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
Asli langsung solo.
Iya, langsung
Pede.
bisa.
Ini dek, bakmu itu. Oh, pembawaannya dek ya.
Iya.
Kau sakit di Uang dek.
Iya.
Mudah.
Ini golak yang ini.
Hello attendees, this is a lost children's announcement with the father of a boy in a blue hat.
Indonesia do have the look of a team with genuine ambition. Already on the cusp of promotion, they are looking to make a statement here. We are more than ready. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's away we go then. Indonesia must not lose. The potential ramifications simply too much to contemplate. Space for him to turn and look. He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Looking for options for movement. And it's Lampard. Spread to the right. In towards the back stick.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Can he finish? Oh, it's fallen loose again. And he's done it.
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
So, a breakthrough already. Cafu, nicely weighted ball. Lampard, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cafu made a surge from fullback, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Shevchenko! And that's off target.
Well, at least that improves their tally when it comes to shots on goal, but they have to start doing a lot better.
First quarter of an hour gone. Looking for the run. Now that's a fine challenge. There's a sharp little ball here. Shevchenko showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Indonesia really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Now it's Drogba. Bellingham is onto this. Lampard. Oh, that's superb. Vitinha. Rijkaard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Van Bouten deals with that comfortably.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Vitinha. Cafu. And here's Kvaratskhelia. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And this is Drogba. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Chiellini defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
Davids. And it's Messi. Drogba. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Really was well marshalled there, because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Ramaikan is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Drogba going forward.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. Okay, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Portugal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Tries to pass it through. Nuno Mendes. And it's Vitinha. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Cafu.
Oh, really well played.
He's shifting through the gears here. And that's played in low. And this could be the final action of the first half. Cleared away. Oh, this looks sharp. And that brings the first half to a close. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Indonesia unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 17.
The second period is on the way.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Serginho did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Portugal have their second corner now. They've played it short. And the shot! Not a bad try by any means.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Time and again they are repelled. That has been slung wide. Messi.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Messi picks it up out wide. Nice control. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Serginho. Pedro Neto. Distributed tidily. Van Balten gets across and deals with it. Indonesia still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. Rijkaard. And it's Lampard. Takes a shot! He has hit that forcefully.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
Vitinha. Now it's Drogba. He's picked his way through. Messi. Messi! And he has his goal! They have done it. They are level. You raise your game and we raise ours. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
We're looking at a different game now.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Rijkaard. Oh, easy pickings there. Driving forward. Now it's Drogba. Well, what about it? It's turned into a real fight to the last. Now it's Messi. Lampard with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And for a moment, time stood still.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
Substituição para Portugal.
So we have movement on both benches.
Well, it's pretty obvious they have to change their approach if they want this, and they do.
João Felix, he was quick to react. Davids, almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Yamal, the puppet master, looking to pull the strings. Nuno Mendes. Good play on the left-hand side here. That is good strength.
Portugal clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
And they can counter here. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Lampard, he has found the way through. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Neymar tries a shot! Dispatched clinically. And this has become a real roller coaster of a game. We go up, we go down. Where we end, who knows?
And a huge fist pump from the boss. He's got every reason to be delighted. Everything has gone to plan.
The angle was unkind, but he has hit the spot.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Cafu cuts it out.
Portugal really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Vitinha, Davids, demonstrating his defensive quality there. Great vision. It's a promising position. Produces a cross. Davids.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And he cuts out the supply. And that's that. Indonesia have done it. A promotion sealed with a win. And after all of that, Jim.
Sirang kapal coba ada jus sambaran dok kalau main bak
Indonesia get ready for another crack at the big prize. Will they get the win they need to get their campaign off to a flying start, or will their bubble burst over the course of the next 90 minutes? Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We are just getting started. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm?
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
Turns back here, probably the best option. And it's Kubo. That's a good ball out wide. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Yet another interesting duel, this.
Just no time to dwell on the ball there. And here's Kubo. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost... kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Defending of the desperate variety. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Indonesia are looking to go forward now. And it's made its way. Decent chance! And that's asking too much of anyone and everyone. Not the most convincing of passes. And the shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then. Neuer breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, easy pickings there. Hazard plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. So it is still 0-0. Van Bouten. Davids. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Rodri. It's a really well-measured ball. Here's Rodri. Robertson. And it's Kubo. Here's Rodri. And he skips past his man. Rodri cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
He's shifting through the gears here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And he's being shifted off it. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Messi. Rodri did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Davids. Drogba. And he has been fouled there. And it's Lampard. That's destined for the flank. Showing good feet. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Swings in across. Adams can get it clear. Hazard. Now it's Mbappe. Well, that's well spotted. Messi. And this is Drogba. Looking for the run. Tries a shot! Goal! The first significant strike. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Indonesia are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, this should allow them to be...
Oh, he's having a go! Oh, my word, that is quite something! He's got himself an absolute peach. And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well,
just about within shooting range. Messi! From another planet! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And the comeback is complete. Oh, did he not thump that? Did he not thump that?
Well, the power he managed to get into the shot just seemed to catch the goalkeeper by surprise. He really thumped it.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
England have their lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Nicely spread, and they can counter here. That's it, 45 minutes up. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, I can tell you it's been an absolutely fantastic watch, Peter. I wish I could come here every week. It's been wonderfully open, wonderfully tense, and beautifully unpredictable now.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean,
Real chance! And no mistake! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Lampard. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Adams. Robertson is one whose deliveries we all know about. Hazard. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. It's Drogba! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Shevchenko looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
And pink
Kubo.
waving.
That's Kubo!
Halo Pak Is.
Now it's Kubo. This looks promising. Oh, that's a fine challenge. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Look at the space here. Oh, that's a fine interception. Bellingham. Davids. Drogba. Now, what about a counter-attack? Davids. Played out wide. Oh, nicely intercepted. Messi. Kubo. And it's Pedri. Tries to pass it through. And that's gone behind for a goal kick.
Substitution for England.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Pinches it off him. That's Dembele. Now this could be a chance. He's got away. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Gerrard.
Dembele. Number 22.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. O'Reilly, that is a brilliant interception. Neymar, not the most accurate pass. Pressure coming in from all directions. Marquinhos concedes a free kick for that. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into a stride, and they're just not doing that.
Half an hour gone in the second half. Gerrard. Neymar. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And here's Dembele. Good pressure, determined, intense. Van Bouten did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, that is a nice touch. Space for him to turn and look. That's a throw. What a throw in. Davids, pass somewhat off target. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he's intervened well there. Now it's Dembele. Neymar. Davids. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And here's Dembele. Rodri, who does have an assist to his name. And it's Robertson. Rodri. O'Reilly going forward. Now it's Gerrard. Tries to play it through. Quick look, thought about cutting inside. Goes for a shot! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Hendrick is offering a wry smile there.
Corner number 3 coming up. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Time added on will be 2 minutes.
Pretty robust defending.
And that is that. Indonesia can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to kill it off.
Off dulu guys.